Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Guy. Farming Guy is enjoying his new home in the Farming Guild. He's got everything he needs here. Except for a Ranar seed, but I haven't been pickpocketing master farmers. I'll eventually catch up on the farming contracts, but for now, I want to focus on completing some more quests. Song of the Elves and While Gothic Sleeps have a lot of quest requirements, and the faster I can get all of them done, the faster I can be done with this section of the playthrough. So expect a lot of just jumping around from quest to quest. I'm not doing them in any particular order, and I'm also doing quests that aren't really even required to do in order to qualify for the aforementioned quests. I'm just kind of winging it, to be honest. I also almost have all of the required skills in order to run Grim Tales. I need a little bit more woodcutting experience, and by a little bit I mean a lot. But the other skill requirements are well within reach. So, sit back, relax, enjoy, as the adventure of Farmer Farm Joe continues. So the first thing I decided to show was just woodcutting. I spent a good, I don't know, maybe 5 hours cutting yews for this. I think I might have been able to XP max a little bit harder. I have the lumberjack outfit, but there were some times where I just wasn't chopping because I was distracted by other things going on, like a YouTube video that I had pulled up on the other monitor, or, you know, whatever was going on at the time. Okay, it's been too long woodcutting. I am 71. I can use crystal axes. That's not going to be important for a long time. Just going to finish this inventory. If I use the skill calculator over here, I want 69 fletching. It's telling me that I need to make 3,212 yew short bows, which is really only half that because I will be fletching them from the logs and then stringing them. So, excuse me. That's pretty well within grasp. I don't know if I want to just pick the flax, or I could do temple trekking to get bowstrings as well. That is one of the options, so I might just do that. I think it might wind up being a little bit faster, so. They also come noted, so I don't even have to go back to the bank, technically. Unless I get, like, nail beast nails or something that I want to save, but cross that bridge when I come to it. But yeah, this is the longest grind out of the way for Grimtail. Okay, I just did Temple of Ikov as well, but I forgot to hit record and I just clicked through the quest complete, but these are requirements for While Gothic Sleeps, so just gonna continue doing prerequisite quests because that's 2,000 less pickpocketing from Master Farmer experience that I need to get. Probably run into more of those, so just keep doing some prereqs and see where I end up experience-wise. Just kind of had an idea while I'm over here again by Yanil. I wanted to see if I could use this magic essence to get into the Wizard Guild, the Sorcerer's Guild, the Magic Guild, whatever this guild is called. I'm going to take money with me because I can buy Mystic with that. And while I think the Mystic Light and the Mystic Dark looks better, I need some better magic items, so here goes. Oh my god, it works. That's so awesome. Oh, great, I can buy some better things now. 15,000. Wow, good thing it's just the hat, I guess. 120, I don't have that kind of money. Oh my god. Well, I made it in and now they're just robbing me blind. Well, I guess I'll go alch up some stuff. I'm trying to get 50 fire making for Desert Treasure, as well as I need 49 for... I forgot, whatever. There's a quest that I have planned on doing, and I need 49 fire making, so I need 50 for Desert Treasure anyway to get Recipe for Disaster done, so whatever. It's on the list. But yeah, I'm just gonna alch up a bunch of stuff. So while alching, I was talking to this other guy at the bank. He gave me a lot of really good advice, like when I'm alching, I can actually run the Brimhaven Agility course in order to just save time, and I should probably pick up some graceful pieces. So once I get the money I need, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And with the 150k from alching, I go upstairs in the Wizard's Guild with the last dose of my potion in order to purchase the Mystic Robe Top. Then I head over to Birthrope, and I buy as many pieces of Graceful as I can. I need another 60 Marks of Grace, so it shouldn't take me very long to get that in order to complete the set. I will have the Boots of Lightness from Temple of Ikov pretty soon here, so no need to rush the boots just yet. And here's 50 fire making for Desert Treasure, as well as 49 by proxy for Lunar Diplomacy. I also need a really high smithing level for some of these quests, so my best way to get a smithing level high without over-leveling my mining too much is to smelt gold bars using the Goldsmith Gauntlets. So this is my route for that. And here's some quests. A couple random assorted quests that I just felt like doing. The Varlamore quests were especially fun because there was a mini boss fight in one of the quests, and here's some footage from that. I've never really done any bossing in OSRS. I did a little bit when I was playing RS3, but it was mostly just like masses. Like we did Court Beast masses a lot, and we did a few Dragon Rider masses, but I never really did any solo bossing. Ooh, I did it! And then exploded. Alright, I was just about to do Grim Tales, and realize I don't have enough runes. So I'm gonna have to go make some runes. I could buy them, but I don't have very much money, so I think it's best to just make them instead. So, more Guardians of the Rift it is. Alright, one of my rewards was, I thought I got a bunch of dead. I looked at death. I thought I got a bunch of blood runes for something, but, oh, that's right, I opened the intricate pouch and I had a bunch of blood runes in it. I think I had like 200 blood runes, so I have 502 blood runes now. I have level 65 magic, so that means I can cast Water Wave, which is a bit pricey on the air and the water runes, but if I bring both stacks with me, maybe I can get a couple dozen casts off, and I can just bring my air staff for sure, and then I can just cast Airwave. Actually, I might just cast Airwave. So, I'm gonna go get set up for that. Okay, I'm ready to go, I think. Here's going to be my combat outfit for the boss fight. I was debating between taking the Amulet of Accuracy or a Holy Symbol. I decided on the Amulet of Accuracy just to hopefully make sure that my attacks land better. The plan is to use Water Wave until I run out of blood runes. Well, actually, I'm probably going to run out of water runes before I run out of blood runes, but I can also switch over to a water staff, and then when I run out of air and water runes, I can switch to an air staff and then use Airwave, so it's fine. Oh, I need to get my seed dibber from the leprechaun. Hey bud, seed dibber, dank. Probably also have too many items in my inventory right now, but I can just ditch some swordfish, I don't really mind. So we have to talk to Skylus in Taverley. He has some magic beans that he wants to sell us, but in exchange we need to get him a few things. Well, by a few I mean two. The first thing he wants is a Griffin's Feather. The Griffin's Feather is pretty close by. It's atop Ice Mountain. No, not Ice Mountain. I actually made that same mistake in game. White Wolf Mountain. And you have to talk to this griffin and tell him a spooky story about a skeleton in a graveyard, and he runs into a gnome, and the gnome is delicious, and he tries to escape, but when he disturbs the bones, the zombie comes out and crushes the gnome's head or something. It was pretty dark, but honestly, the way the game presented it, it was extremely funny. The sense of humor in this game is pretty well aligned with mine, so I find a lot of the questing very fun because there's a lot of little jokes that I get a good kick out of. What a wonderful story. After retrieving the Griffin Feather, Silas wants us to go grab a dwarven helmet. And I don't really know where I can find that, but he tells us. Just outside of Taverley and Falador, there is a tower where a princess has apparently captured a dwarf. Kind of a reversal of the tropey role of the damsel in distress, instead it's the dwarf in distress. He wants us to figure out if there's a way where I can get up and talk to him face to face so that the princess doesn't overhear us. Oh. So once we're face to face, he tells us he wants us to talk to the princess to see if there's any way she would free him. So we go over and talk to the princess, and we're in luck. She was visiting her second cousin by marriage, I believe, the witch in Taverley, and she dropped a pendant, and she likes that pendant a lot more than anything else, so we've got to break into the witch's house again and find this pendant. So we get to the house, and we make our way to the basement, where there is a piano. A lovely piano, just in the basement. We play a certain tune on the piano. And of course, playing a certain tune on the piano will open up a secret compartment containing vegetables. This is where I also store my vegetables. But we need these vegetables in order to make shrinking potions. So we drink the shrinking potions. And now we go inside of the walls.
Slickety smooth. What does that even mean? Oh yeah, bitch. I enjoy walls.
In seriousness, I thought this part was really cool. I love how the rats are so big, and I didn't kill any because you can just run past them and pray melee, so. Do I just teleport back to Herblore then? Yeah. That'll do. Now that we have the princess's pendant, she is more than willing to let the dwarf go. Because like I said, she likes that pendant more than a lot of things. And the dwarf is so happy that he's finally free from his tower prison that he will reward us with one of his few possessions, the dwarven helmet. So, with both of these items in hand, well, I guess we already gave him the griffin feather, but now with both items given to Silas, this was really just a test. He knows that planting the bean in the ground will make a giant beanstalk, and that when we go up the beanstalk, there's going to be a giant that we need to fight. He's too weak to fight the giant, but he figures maybe we can fight the giant. It's always on us to do the dirty work. Farmer Farm Joe, go kill this big demon. Farmer Farm Joe, go kill the dragon. Rah. We're good at our job. We might as well get paid for it. Okay. Here goes. I guess if I die, I'm really close to the beanstalk, so that helps. Edge of the area, maybe here. There we go. Okay, I think I can just sit here and get him. There we go. Not bad. Bury those bones, grab the can. I didn't even need to use any of my food. So we come down the beanstalk. Silas is like, wait a second, you should probably chop that down just in case his friends try to get revenge. Actually, that's a really good idea. I don't know why we didn't chop it down on our way back over. But because it's too big, we have to use the shrinking potion that we made on it rather than us. And then it's an easy task to just click on it and chop it down. without too much more hassle, Silas graciously accepts the golden goblin and gives us our reward. And that's it. Job done. Well, that one was really pretty fun. I enjoyed that quest quite a bit. It was also really fast, so neat. I think I might get a couple levels out of that. 59 Herblore, 65 Agility, 59 Thieving, 72 Woodcutting. Ooh, tied up. I have less to go. More farming experience. That's fine. As long as woodcut doesn't surpass farming, then it's not a big deal. That limitation isn't going to be very much of a worry come soon here. I think the highest requirement for a quest is level 75 magic or something like that, so once I'm well above 75 farming, then it won't be a problem anymore. But that was great. That's the first master level quest. Actually, I think it's the only actual master level quest that requires and gives farming experience. The other two that I mentioned are Grandmaster, but since there's only one master level quest, then I figured I should just do the Grandmaster ones at the same time. That's pretty much all I wanted to get done. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up with a farm run, and you'll be hearing the outro, so good deal. Good start. I hope you enjoyed this installment of Farming Guy. I think things are starting to pick up in a weird way. There's going to be a ridiculous amount of grinding in between a lot of these episodes, but there's also leagues that have been released recently. I've been dabbling, but I don't think it's going to be something that I want to focus on. The idea of playing with increased experience rates is super fun, but I didn't really know what to expect going into it, and it still seems like it's going to be a very large time sink. Not in a bad way. I think it's a really cool way to play the game, but because I'm also trying to run this series at the same time, despite the fact that I don't have a very large audience yet, I still want to put my full focus on this rather than an alternate game mode. So, what's on the agenda for next time? Honestly, a lot more of this, just completing random quests and grinding skills up where I can. I'm still looking forward to it, as I had a wonderful time making this episode. I thought that Grim Tales was a fantastic quest. It was super funny. I enjoyed most of it. But we'll see if there's any other quests like that next time. If you enjoyed watching this video, please consider subscribing. That way you can follow the journey. Leaving a like would also help, and sharing this video with your friends if this is content they would enjoy would mean a lot. So, without much more to say and without much more to do other than let this farming run play through, I'll see everyone in the next episode. Thanks for being here. Goodbye.